So a quick conclusion, you shall not steal. America still keeps this law with a few exceptions. For example, money. We're using an unjust weight and an unjust measure. Article 1, Section 10, we've got it right. We're just following the wrong. We have a just weight, 1 ounce of silver, a just measure, 90% silver. Our government follows this. The reality is our government follows this.
We don't.
The Federal Reserve is a private bank. They make paper money. U.S. government still mints gold and silver. The U.S. stopped minting gold in 1933 and silver in 1964. In 1977, Congress repealed the ban on private ownership of gold. In 1986, Congress reintroduced gold to America. The U.S. started minting gold and silver coin. We have a choice, but we're choosing Federal Reserve notes. The problem's not our government's problem, it's our problem. We chose to do it. That's what we need to start accepting, is it's the people's problem. The government follows where the people are going. We chose a different monetary system, and that monetary system is based on debt. It's not based on property like it should be. The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. The Federal Reserve notes, we already went over that. It's a promissory note. We promise to pay payment of debt or a discharge of debt. We're discharging debts instead of paying debts. And that's our problem financially. And you can see what happened since 1933. Our debt has just skyrocketed, and it's going to keep going, and it's never going to change until we go back to the gold standard, because you cannot pay a debt unless you're using gold and silver. If you're using paper money, the debt's always going to be there. It does not get rid of the debt. And our law just straight out says it. It doesn't get rid of the debt. Our new monetary system is based on debt. When we discharge a debt, the debt still exists. Usury is the compensation which is paid by the borrower to the lender or the debtor to the creditor for its use. Usury is the illegal profit which is required and received by the lender of a sum of money from the borrower for its use. Here's what's happening. In California, the maximum of 10% interest per year. But the Supreme Court ruled in 1978, credit card companies can charge out-of-state customers interest based upon home state laws. So all of our credit card companies are from South Dakota and Delaware. The two most common credit card business locations have unlimited usury laws. Wow. Do you see what happened in 1978? Yep. Because they can do it now out of state, everyone moves to those two states and they have unlimited usury laws, and now they can, Now this is irrelevant because it's our choice to join that system. We chose to use credit. Inheritance, I'm going to talk more about this next week. We lost our inheritance with a marriage license, which I haven't talked about, but our inheritance was in this one. But it's damaged because we got marriage licenses, and we threw away all of our inheritance because of that. And restitution, we changed from strict liability to limited liability, and that took away most of our rights. Because we refuse to be responsible for our debts, we want someone else to be responsible for our debts. Do you see the problem it creates? We're not going to go to jail or be punished for something that we didn't do. If we're just cautious and responsible, we wouldn't have to worry. But we've been conned into believing that, hey, we need to be careful. We need limited liability. We need insurance. So let's leave God's law and go to limited liability.